Hello everybody and welcome back to Slide 2.
We're getting into a battery after we wipe the shit out of this man.
Sly, try to keep a low profile when we get close. We don't want him to recognize you.
Ah, yes, the downsides of being a master thief that steals from criminals. You're recognized.
Would like to participate in your lumberjack games.
Think you got what it takes to win the Clockwork Talons, eh? Well, I'm sure enough gonna let you play, so long as you pay the entry fee.
Much obliged, partner. We'll, just take our positions for the competition.
Enjoy the moment while you think you still got a chance. It's as close to winning as you'll ever get. This year's first event will be a power chopping contest. Not like anyone's ever gonna beat my record, but let them try.
Something tells me this year, not even you're beating your record.
Not bad, Hippo. But watch and learn as I destroy that log without even breaking a sweat.
Oh, but we got straight 10s.
Right.
Okay, Bentley, you're on.
Also, he's using a normal axe. He's not using the talons for this.
The angry eagle parent should swoop in and throw
That's a
off
sense
his
of fair play right there.
Very Wild West music here.
That is more or less what Bison's era is.
This was put in his trousers. He just drops it nearby.
Yeah, yeah. He pays you guys.
I think you better rethink them scores, boys. What you intended to give me was perfect tens, right? So
that coming.
your pink friend knows how to handle an axe. Let's see how you handle a vertical wall of ice.
Well, this is his whole shtick, so...
Okay.
He really didn't wait to get on that one.
I remember why I don't like this part of this mission now. Fuck. And then there's a time limit.
Yep.
That sad cane of yours isn't helping you any.
Oh, fuck you. The game glitched like 3 times on me.
He'd do that.
You motherfucker!
Damn, it hates you.
This game really doesn't like me. At this moment in time.
I've noticed.
At this point, I question if it's ever liked you.
Oh no, this game has loved me. I've gone away with some shit that I should not have gone away with.
Pretty good for a scrawny raccoon.
There we go.
Now, watch and learn as I demonstrate the art of power climbing.
One of them has a
was
shiny
gonna say,
pocket.
I was wondering how exactly he was going to do this.
Hook on to Bison. You will need to hook him with all 3 lines to pull him off the wall.
He's damn near as big as a fucking wall is. Well, that almost didn't work.
Fuck.
Oh, that's one of the best times I've ever had.
Yep.
See, the thing is, it makes you get so used to aiming just off of where somebody is in order for them to be able to catch it, and then you have to hit him dead on.
There we go.
It seems you have pulled the wrong cards again. Did I ever tell any of you the story about the judge from last year's competition who mistakenly gave me a score other than 10?
That sense of fair play went right out the window.
One event to go. Unfortunately,
Not
I
surprising.
saved my best event for the last, the spinning log competition.
Okay, looks easy enough. I just need to stay out of the water.
Fuck.
You disgrace my competition with that performance.
Double guessed myself. I shouldn't have.
You do have to give kudos to Bentley, though, for being able to pull this off.
Yeah.
Dip in them icy Canadian waters.
I didn't know he had multiple things to say. I also did not remember this being randomized.
Evidently it is. That's not a very big gap in between those either.
Nope.
That was close. That's racist.
It's not gonna go away, believe it or not.
No, I can believe it.
I may have cheated. Fuck off.
Whatever works.
To be fair, isn't that the entire purpose behind this one?
Yes, yes it is.
Like this whole segment's all about cheating.
Come on.
You're one lucky turtle, I'll give you that. But now, watch how a skilled log roller does it.
This is crazy. John Bisson's got those judges so intimidated, there's no way he can lose.
You're right, Murray. Those guys need to go. Okay, I'm just making this up on the fly, but what if I were to lure the judges one by one into that cave? Once inside, you two will knock them out and take their clothes.
Ingenious! When all three judges have been restrained, we'll be able to don our disguises and take their place at the judges' table. Sly, you can use the alarm clock gadget to distract the judges and lure them into the cave.
That's a great
I feel like
plan,
this is gonna lead
Sly,
us into a
but you'll
fist
have to
fight.
move fast. Once
But it
John
most likely will
Bisson
lead us into a
finishes
fist
the log
fight.
rolling event, the gig is up.
Well, we all know what Murray's doing. He's got a beak.
Well, yeah, we gotta look like a duck.
Oh, I guess this is their explanation for why you had to take so long in the log roll.
Yeah.
A little animation of Sly running in there to beat the hell out of him.
What? I thought I warned you judges about the consequences for incorrect scores. Wait a second. You aren't the judges I hired. It's the scrawny raccoon and his annoying friends. If you want the challenge, then why don't you just take them?
I knew
I'm
it.
just going to say, flat out, even if he'd won, we still would have tied with him.
Oh, my aching head.
Yeah.
Those talons really pack a punch. Sly! Murray! Wake up!
Yeah, I'm awake, but not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
Where are we? What's going on?
This looks like the sawmill control room. Bisson must have thrown us in here for interrogation later. I, for one, would like to escape before he returns.
It looks like we're pretty well sealed in here. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless you can fit through that hole.
I think I could squeeze through there. I'll drop down and try to free you guys from the outside. If there's any trouble, I'll call with this walkie-talkie. You might be able to help me with these sawmill controls.
That he just conveniently left behind for
Try
us.
prying open that steel door. Given enough time, I might be able to make some progress.
And to be fair,
Sounds like
you
a plan.
probably could.
Good luck, Bentley. And remember to shout if I can help you from up here.
Bentley, you okay? I can't see you from in here, but I heard the fall.
I'll be fine. Just give me a moment to catch my breath.
Well now, Candy Britches. I should have figured a puny turtle like you'd find a rat hole to squirm through.
Well, I just dropped my glasses, had to come pick them up.
I ain't like you, boy. I ain't stupid. When y'all were unconscious, me and my boys paid a visit to your hideout and found all them clockwork parts. Lucky thing, too. Arpeggio is willing to plunk down a king's ransom for the whole lot. I even threw in the talons.
You sold all the clockwork parts? Arpeggio has them all?
I wouldn't expect one of your kind to understand the finer points of commerce. You turtles are too stupid to know a woodcutter from a woodchuck.
That's it. Time I showed you just how stupid we turtles really are. Sly, on my command.
I hear you.
Prepare yourself, Bisson. En garde.
Okay, Walnut. Get ready for a smushing.
Call out which lever I should pull.
Flames! Logs!
Uh-huh.
Blades!
On it.
This is how we fucking fight him.
To be fair, how else was Bentley gonna fight him?
Get this, varmint.
Two.
This is pretty much what they came up with for the only way to fight anyone.
Let's go!
10-4.
Cook 'em!
All right.
Saws!
Yep.
Blades!
Okay.
Fire!
Bam!
Saws?
How's that?
Fuck. Not even at the hard part yet.
There you go.
Eat dynamite.
Hey, here we
This
go.
harder, huh? Oh.
How's that?
I mean, Bentley also has explosives.
Now, right now I don't.
As I said, Bentley's explosives also aren't unstable dynamite.
Come out, boys. Let's get to killing.
Oh, Bison. You've ruined what little good points you had going for you.
Yep.
All right.
Tarnation. I've been done in by some four-eyed turtle. Times have changed.
Once again, Brains triumph over Broad.
Good job, little buddy. That was some fast thinking.
Don't forget about me.
You did a great job opening that door, Murray.
Thanks.
Attention, John Bisson. Arpeggio's carrier.
It's Arpeggio. Jesus Christ.
The Northern Light Battery in exactly 1 minute.
I've never noticed they mispronounced his name there.
Patting ourselves on the back. If we're going to get the clockwork parts back, we need to get onto that blimp.
The silo battery isn't far. If we run, we can make it.
Enough talk, let's move.
Shake a leg. That blimp's on its way.
Yes, it is. The blimp is in fact on its way.
Time to get the parts back.
Is this the end of the Cooper gang?
Doubtful.
Highly
As we
unlikely.
shut ourselves into the Northern Light Battery, it became black. For a few long minutes, we just sat there in darkness. No one dared to talk for fear that Jean Bisson's men might discover where we were hiding. Time seemed to have stopped. And then, we felt it. We were being lifted up to Arpeggio's blimp. was
Calling it
all
a
so
blimp is being pretty
strange.
generous.
The focus of all our schemes had been stolen from us. Our clockwork parts were gone. Looking around the inside of the battery, I knew we all felt it. Failure. I was twitchy and ready for action. Any action. Bentley tried to make some sense of the situation by drawing up meaningless plans. But Murray took it the worst. He just sat there sobbing while the team van floated away over the horizon. That van was his life. I knew I'd have to find a way to make it up to him.
Oh no.
Oh, the boy van.
We did lose our van.
I told you we would. Final chapter of the game. Anatomy for disaster.
Oh no, I don't like that, because that makes it look like the fucker's coming back. We don't need
There
him
we were,
to come back.
East across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Claw Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the clockwork parts for their criminal schemes. And now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together. And when that happens, well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
I tell you what. Second those things click back into place, it's time for bird.
I do not have enough for all of this.
Oh no. Let's see, okay, so we didn't get the reduction bomb. What are the other ones we got?
Temporal Lock, Diablo Fire Slam, and the Feral Pounce.
Well, that's probably going to help us get around.
So
maybe that.
definitely. Time stop sounds useful.
Yeah, especially for Bentley, since he's kind of limited on his getaway options.
And that's all we can get right now.
It took me 20 minutes to do that. Not relevant, I just felt like it would be nice to point out how long it took me to do that one job.
No, that's fine.
Sure, that's fair.
I was feeling we should be mildly concerned being up this high, but... suppose it's fine.
So long as we don't fall off.
These birds have jetpacks.
They do, it's annoying.
I need this, thank you.
My instruments have picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp. If Arpeggio's already started reassembling clockwork, that's where you'll find it.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to the blimp and take some recon photos. To build the plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving clockwork.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
Also, it's interesting how Arpeggio's goal has shifted to reviving clockwork. Because he just got done altering all of these parts for use in other endeavors.
There's a reason why he did all of that, and there's also a reason why he bought back all the parts later. Which we will get into later.
Of course it is.
No idea they could reassemble clockwork so fast.
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, you know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwork's head, a mech egg, and one of those spinning magnetic inducers. They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guards. If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
Okay.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the clockwork parts together. from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close. Clockwork appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance. Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's Arpeggio.
Oh, and who is he talking to? Oh, as if we didn't already know.
Neela's here too.
Surprise, surprise.
There he is, the mastermind behind this blimp and the source of all our problems. I can't believe it. She must have been working with Arpeggio all along. I don't need to study those photos to see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwork. And it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look, Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwork from getting reassembled.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwork apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys for the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
Oh, now if only we could take the guards out. Oh, we can. Perfect. I was worried this was one of those unwinnable scenarios where if you remove the guards, you remove the victory.
Some assembly required, guards optional.
Also, just not noticing that they're all wearing stilts. Ooh. Came a little close there, did we?
Oh, just a little bit.
Now get to the speed control station to slow down the spinning inducers.
Why is it beeping? Stop beeping.
Probably to warn you that it's in use.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
You've been working on your grip strength, right, Sly?
Good, clearly.
this then? The magnets have been reversed. But... by Jove! It seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent!
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Claw Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No, I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Claw Gang members, all the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept Clockwork alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dimitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwork his spark of immortality. Ah well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Neela, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid Arpeggio. I
Saw
took
that
the
coming.
parts of the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
And now she's in there.
Preposterous. You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the Clockwork frame or...
I think he's dead.
Is born.
Oh yeah, he's very dead. There's straight up murder on screen there.
I'm guessing she hates somebody enough to operate that thing herself.
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the Clockwork frame, and the Union has produced Clockla. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I can only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there will be no stopping Clockla. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
I just want to point out how fast this blimp is going to go from Canada
to
to Paris in one night.
Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, my trip to Paris took around 20 hours, I think?
That sounds about
16?
right.
Yeah,
20,
around 20,
16 to 20 hours sounds about right for an overseas flight.
And this one is doing it under 8.
Yeah, that is insane.
So, Murray, Bentley, or Sly?
Well, let's start with Murray. Why not?
Murray, it looks like I'm gonna need some
Murray,
help getting into the
/Sly tag team.
Bentley tells me that the door to that room is locked down by
I'm just now noticing at the upper thing there.
located throughout
Oh, then it tells you who's going to be involved.
Yeah, and the name of the mission.
and then pry open the door by hand.
No sweat, Sly.
I like the confidence. Go for it, Hippo Man. Feel like that should have hit, but alright.
Yeah, me too, but it didn't. Fuck you and your jetpack. You just spawned in out of nowhere.
As they do.
I know I didn't, but I feel like I destroyed this one already.
Hippo Man.
That's sad.
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, look at that, you knocked the sense into him.
Someone had to eventually.
Had to is a very strong word.
A floating egg.
Floating egg.
You see, you, my friend, are a problem that needs to be removed.
And he's gone.
Murray.
That was unfair.
Looks like the power locks are offline. Come on back and pry it open for me.
Honestly, for a big dude, he's got some pretty good reflexes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know we've already established it's a little campy, but sometimes you don't really get much of an option.
Yeah, options aren't always available. You gotta do what you can.
Sometimes you need the one-shot kill.
Your turn, buddy.
Sometimes I throw 2 flashlight cards at you and you just don't feel like wasting the time to punch them.
This place is packed
Yeah.
with laser security. First, you'll need to make your way to the far end of this room, then jump up to the second level to get at the engine room control center.
Okay.
Ah.
Yikes.
That's lights out for this engine.
At least it'll be easier to get to the safe when I come back.
Oh, good.
Very good.
Go back and swap to Bentley or continue with Sly?
If Sly's got a second one, let's just get it out of the way.
Yeah, sounds good.
Charge TNT run or Sly and Bentley?
Oh, we're right next to TNT, aren't we?
No, it's closer.
And let's just do TNT.
Charge TNT run.
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I hope you're carrying some heavy explosives, Bentley, because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives already available on the blimp. Walk one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy the engine. It's simple, really. Just get close to the chargers, and they'll automatically attach to your barrel.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
Ah, Sly.
He deserves to be excited about it. Explosions are awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yep, as long as they're done in a way that won't blow you up too.
Oh, well.
It's a good thing they're stupid.
Object pertinence of a guard of Skyrim.
Oh man, that is really bad object permanence.
Then again, up here, it really could have just been the wind. But we're going to thank this man for his contribution.
What?
What happened?
The ones over there can see him.
No, they can't see me, but they're still shooting at me.
Well, he thinks he can see you.
Jesus Christ. Filthy vultures. There's the TNT barrel. And nothing was suspicious.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, this was definitely here when you passed by last time, don't mind us.
The legend of the stocking barrel.
They'll be telling this story for as long as they live. Which, if we're being honest, won't be that long, but... That was about a slightly irradiated bag of dynamite.
No, these are magnetic. The clockwork just
what?
glitched through what I was walking on.
Nah, Neil is not that smart.
Fuck, I'm going the wrong way.
Happens.
I saw the fucking shadow and I panicked for a second.
All been there.
Is it a panic? Panic will do us no good.
Yeah, especially it's like 2.5 minutes left on the recording here.
Oh dear.
Panic will really do us no good.
Oh.
Neil, quit making that sound. Grating. The sound that Clockwork's body is making as she's flying around.
Oh, the
Grating.
clock lost screech?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't touch me!
Please.
Don't. You motherfucker. That'll do it for this episode. We will see you all in the next one.
The
See you all
bastard.
then.
Fuck you.